The race for promotion to the Premier League is approaching its final lap, and Reading are the form team in the country. The Royals with 7 wins in a row, and big favourites against a Leicester City side today with just 2 wins in 9. All very different from a couple of months ago when it was the Foxes who looked the most likely to get crashed to top 6. Free kick is curled in dangerously. Well dealt with by Leicester City. What a run of form the Royals have been on, though. 12th in late February. Now automatic promotion is a possibility, but they have defending to do here. Yakubu with a spectacular effort, but ultimately in vain. Goals have just started to dry up somewhat for the on-loan Everton striker. Still full of confidence to have a go from here. A decent effort, but always just curling away from goal. Reading unbeaten in their last 11 matches, as I say, winning the last 7 of those. And here they come with Shane Long, one of the form players in the division, in the form team. And he's put it on a plate for Jimmy Kebe. And Reading lead. They are on a roll. Just short of 20 minutes on the clock, and the Royals in front through Kebe. His 9th goal of the season. And that augurs well for the home fans here. Reading have not lost this season when scoring first. Shane Long, so often the scorer in recent matches, turning provider here. Away from Bamba. And Kebe sliding in ahead of his man to apply the finishing touch from point-blank range. They're ahead of Bruma, and Reading lead. Griffin's ball. There's Kebe. McAnuff, quick feet, and a fabulous finish to double the lead. Joby McAnuff makes it 2-0, and 2 in 2 minutes for rampant Reading. There is just no stopping the Royals at the moment. On the rise and rise, all the way maybe to the Premier League. Took it really well, did McAnuff. Just his 4th goal of the season. Fancy footwork, but matched by the finish. And Leicester with 11 away defeats already this season, more than any other top half team in the Championship. Could be staring at a dozen. Sven-Göran Eriksson's men need something, and quickly, if they are to salvage this game, and perhaps with it their own playoff hopes. This is more promising. King's effort blocked by Matthew Mills, I think it was, helping out his goalkeeper Alex McCarthy. Keeping his place today, despite first choice Adam Federici being back on the bench. It was Mills who got his foot on that. McAnuff will give chase here, and the spin on the ball keeps it in play. So Reading with real options. McAnuff picks out Kebe, and that was a chance for his 2nd and Reading's 3rd, and he knows it. But made poor contact with what was a very presentable opportunity. McAnuff did really well to pick him out. The Leicester defence certainly hadn't done so. Corner swung in towards the back post. Bamba was up there challenging. It's not yet convincingly cleared, though. And again, that's a smart save by McCarthy to deny the big defender. Closest that Leicester City have come. Long throw to be taken by Van Arnold here. Flicked on and not cleared. And that also was a chance for Darius Vassell this time. It's just not happening though for Leicester in front of goal. They are creating their opportunities, which suggests that this is far from over as a contest. Just not taking them though. This was a bad miss from Vassell on the volley. Very decent chance. Kebe. having a real impact on this match. Works it wide. And that's a teasing ball back into his path. Snatched at that somewhat though. Since that early goal, it hasn't happened in front of goal for Jimmy Kebe. Trying to reach double figures now for the season. And this was another opportunity to do so. They were queuing up to score at the back post. There's a poor touch. Mansett just behind him. Will now feel aggrieved. Real pace still about the game. It's Leicester's turn to come forward here. Header out as far as Kebe, who did well to bring that under control, and immediately launches Reading on the counter-attack. End-to-end stuff. It's a length of the field run by Jimmy Kebe with options in the middle. Decided to go it alone himself though, and in the end it was neither really a cross nor a shot. And with the support arriving in blue and white in the box, it ultimately looks like the wrong decision from Kebe. His finishing has let him down. Did everything else right though, covered so much ground. And Leicester were chasing shadows as they attempted to close him down. Ian Hart stands over this free kick for Reading. In swing up with the left foot, you would have thought. Which is exactly what we get, and it's off the line. And back in, but gathered up by Chris Wheel. On a third goal at this stage, and you would have to think it would be all over. Hart trying to provide it here, so dangerous from set pieces. It needed two on the far post to keep it out. Goalkeeper had been beaten. Van Arnold with the throw, the online Chelsea man. One of two alongside Bruma in the Leicester defence. One of three of the back four with Carl Norton also back in the starting lineup, the online Spurs man. And that defence is under pressure here from Kebe. Squares it, looking for Long. Clearance though is only out as far as Noel Hunt. And the substitute might just have wrapped it up. With over 20 minutes still to play, but it's 3-0. And this Reading run is set to go on. Noel Hunt off the bench and on to the score sheet for his 9th goal of the season. And he took it really well with the side-footed finish into the corner. Kebe again instrumental. This time he decided to opt against going it alone. Squared it to the support. It eventually found its way through for Hunt. And he rams it home at 3-0. No way back for Leicester, barring a miracle. As part of this incredible run of form, this would be a 5th successive home win for Reading here at the Majeski. It will leave Leicester with an awful lot of work to do if they're to maintain hopes of reaching the playoffs. Ikubu finds Andy King to let fly, and at least they have a consolation goal. Andy King not getting carried away with the celebrations, reducing the deficit with some 11 minutes still to play. 15th goal of the season, a 14th in the Championship alone for the Welsh international. And it was sweetly struck, and some reward for Leicester. They have created chances today, and finally finding a way past Alex McCarthy. Reading won 10 games in a row in the 2005-2006 season. They are closing in on that particular sequence here. It is 8 on the bounce now for Brian McDermott's men. And automatic promotion still remains a possibility. Jimmy Kebe put them on their way. Joby McAnuff made it 2, and there was little chance really of a Leicester revival. A third goal from the substitute Noel Hunt made it safe. Andy King's strike of little consolation for Leicester. Reading 3, Leicester 1.